Greetings, besties. It's Shumba Kati. Welcome to an awesome collective reading. I haven't done one in a minute. So, we are going to be tapping into the new moon in Cancer that is coming soon. So, we are in Cancer season as well. So, I wanted us to find out what is taking place, right? Because in the last reading, we were kind of looking at the Gemini, when that Gemini energy and that goddess Sekhmet energy, and the ancestors told us that this feline energy is going to take place for a period of time because we are in that chaos and order, in that rebirth, regeneration, transformation phase, right, as a collective. So out with the old, in with the new. Things are being destroyed as well. And also, like I was tweeting about, the spiritual war that is taking place at a collective or at a macro level, where we see things that are happening with the divine feminine. All right, I have a dream, and I did tweet about it, about this war on the divine feminine. But this war taking place to expose what is this national crisis that's taking place as well. So I wanted us to see what is taking place with this Cancer season. As the Spirit Guides and Angels of Love and Light, please come through for us. And let's see what messages we have. So the first one we have is Ha, with exploration. All right. Interesting. I don't know too much about this deity. All right. But I guess there's some sort of exploration that's taking place. I do see the Hadida over there. And we see the serpent over here. So we'll see, because when we think of this air energy, the bird energy, that is almost communication, that is exploring, going from one place to another. That could go hand in hand with the transformation as well. Let's see what else they're saying with the number 28. Brings us to the number 10, which is the number 1. Number 1 representing new beginnings, new things. We also have Sekhmet with justice. Sekhmet has bird coming out. She is not done with us. She said, listen, because in African cosmology, we are in the Sekhmet season, but we're going to move out of the Sekhmet season in a couple of days with the new moon as well, in Cancer, but she's still bringing in justice. So we're not, chaos and order. She's not done with us yet. I told you that feline energy is very high. These, can we have one more? Thank you. We have Hathor with intelligence. So we have the number 1, number 8, and number 5. Number 8 representing karma, and number 5 representing a shift and change that's taking place energetically. Now let's clarify each card. Please clarify exploration. And I really want us to really fully understand what this exploration card represents, because like I said, I'm not too familiar with this deity. I'm not too familiar with this god. So let's see what they represent. So Ha, he is represented with his arms raised, with a palm branch in each hand and a smaller one as a headdress. He is called the God of millions of years because he is the personification of infinity and eternity with respect to the deceased. He grants millions of years in the afterlife. He symbolizes individuality and a desire for inner searching. If you're going through a moment of profound crisis, have faith, take things as they are, and take your time. You are destined to evolve. It will be a slow, profound movement, which needs time for you and the circumstances to reach maturity. Slowness advises you to be prudent, reserved, discreet, and patient, and have a sense of duty. All right, so now that we really understand what this deity represents, and underneath we have Osiris with death and rebirth. It's interesting that we have the deity that personifies eternity, right? For the deceased, millions of years in the afterlife. And then we have Osiris as well, who is about death and rebirth and the afterlife. What's happening with Sekhmet? She has come again. Why has she come again? What is she continue? What's the continuation with this chaos and order that is taking place? We have, I don't know if it's Kum, right? Resourcefulness. Then we also have Hathor with intelligence. What's happening with this intelligence? We have Tahuti with wholeness. Interesting, Tahuti came out because we're speaking about the Hadida. I think it's called the Hebrews. I'm not too sure, but I call it a Hadida. And Tahuti represents that energy as well. Then we have Ra at the bottom with enlightenment. All right, we're just going to put you on the side here. And we're just really going to explore the different energies that the ancestors So first we're going to look at Kum, all right? Kum, all right, is represented with a half human, half body, half human and a ram head, right? So he is a deity associated with male fertility and procreative potency, fire inherent in the symbol of the ram. In breathing new life into things, Kum is seen as a health giver, new positive beginnings, or the birth of something powerful and inspiring in your life lie on the horizon for you, such as the creation and production of new things. Action and resourcefulness under the influence of Kum are bearers of fruits. So Sekhmet is essentially saying she's now bringing the order part of everything that's taking place collectively, right? And with this order comes the health, new rebirth. So this could be a time where your health will get better. If you've been having health issues, this is a time where healing will take place as well. All right, it's almost like Archangel Raphael, the healer. And when things, so this healing can take place whether it's in certain aspects of your life or within the physical body. All right, so it's about production and creating new things. Then I want us to look at Hathor, because Hathor represents the energy of intelligence with the number 14. So Hathor, she's the mother of all women. So remember we spoke about something happening with the divine feminine? So she's the goddess of beauty and love. She has a destructive side to her, Hathor. Try to create pleasant situations and make the most of moments you experience. In love, Hathor helps to intensify sexuality, the senses, the explosion of life, of everything capable of being born, an increase of wealth in all areas, especially material ones. That's the energy of divine feminine, right? Is that if love frequency is the frequency of birthing new things or creative energy as well, which is the same as sexual energy, coming down to Tahuti, who comes with that wholeness. So everything becoming whole, everything becoming complete. So it's like progress or discipline. So it's about learning to be whole and to reject anything that's immoral. So when it comes to Hathor and this intelligence, it's about you tapping into higher energies. I once tweeted about how I said I was going to make a video about emotions versus logic versus intelligence, right? The divine feminine comes with that energy of intelligence where things need to make sense. That's what creates things being complete, right? The divine energy is about things being complete and being whole. Because I even had a dream where I was preaching and I was speaking about how God created the heavens and the earth and everything inside of it and everything in between, and looked at the creation and said, it is good, right? Making the divine whole and complete. So it's about intelligent, that creative energy that comes with her Thor, right? The divine feminine and it being complete and whole. So we're coming into a collective energy where things are becoming, where life is becoming intelligent, tapping into real intelligence that's not artificial, right? Programming and decoding things so that it becomes whole. Because when we look at information, it's just numbers and data just being given to us. But when we program and decode it, it becomes whole. So essentially, when we look at the matrix, the ancestors are speaking about this intelligent system, you needing to decode it so that it becomes whole for us as a collective. So then again, that's where we come back to Osiris with the death and rebirth. Again, we just keep playing around the energy of newness, rebirth, a cycle. So there's a cycle that's ending and a new cycle that's coming in. So this could speak to a timeline shift. So there may be a shift in timelines. And I did feel that when I had this dream today I actually had this dream where first I astro traveled, then I had the dream. I was astro traveling through light. And as I was going into higher dimensions, something was pulling me into lower dimensions, right? And I was praying in the astros so that I could keep ascending. Then when I woke up, I realized that I was in a different timeline because I could see when I woke up from my astro travels, I came back. I looked around my room and I noticed something so small, a small detail that made me realize I wasn't in my correct timeline. And I was trying to be trapped in a different timeline. So I noticed the shift on my bed was slightly to the left. And interesting enough, before I went to sleep, I actually had shifted my bed to the left, but not as much as it was in the dream. And when I looked and I noticed that, I was like, nope, this is not my timeline. I woke up again. It was almost like a dream in inception, like a dream within a dream, a travel within a travel. So I had to wake up 3 times before I got into my correct timeline, because then I woke up again and I realized still I wasn't in the correct timeline. My room was different. Then I woke up and I was finding the correct timeline. Then I went into the dreamscape. That's when I began dreaming. And when I began dreaming, I noticed that these entities tried to pull me down into a lower dimension where I could see the reptilians, where these humanoids, these draconians had slit eyes and I could see them. They are on this planet in disguise where other people can't see them, but I could. So it really speaks to this intelligence or this system needing to be decoded. Literally, this is a time where we have to decode everything in our lives, the people within it as well, to see the realities. Please can we get more ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of love and light? What's taking place with this Cancer? Interesting enough, Cancer is all about emotions, the water energy. And the ancestors are asking us to not tap into that water energy, or rather master it and use intelligence, right? Because emotions are spirits. And once we begin to tap into our emotions, we're tapping into a spirit, a foreign spirit. So we need to tap into higher energies. We have Kusuma, which is Patla, venerating the ancestors. We had food and hunger. This is also, the ancestors are also speaking about eating highly vibrational food, because these low vibrational foods literally put us in lower dimensions. Portal, yeah, you see, I was traveling through a portal as well. So there's portals that are opening up. There's a major portal that's opening up that is causing a timeline or dimensional shift. Please can we clarify? Kusuma, let's get more. Ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of love and light only. Ooh. Thank you. Face your fears. Thank you. The dragon, and the draconians, we're speaking about them, and then we have Egypt. Then at the bottom, we have the algorithm. All right, so there's a shift in the algorithm that's taking place. Oh, my cards went all, but it's okay. Literally, we take, I was literally, like I said, in a lower dimension and seeing this reptilian. So it's almost like you're going to face your fears. You're going to be facing, because fear is false evidence appearing real. So these false beings are going to appear real to us in real time. So that's why you find that a lot of people, community leaders, they are warning us against, these wars that we're seeing with the US and Iran. I remember one of my favorite decoders, Bidal, he was speaking about this is not a physical war, it's a spiritual war. And if you really look up and you see what they're calling missiles are actually extraterrestrial beings out in the sky, up there. And these beings are now visible to us if you really, really open up your spiritual eye, because Kusuma means to really connect with your ancestors, venerate with them, speak to them. It's a very important time for us to really connect with, because remember we spoke of, who was this? Ha, who is the deity of the eternity, the afterlife. So finding that these beings are going to be present in this dimension, there's going to be like the veil. I almost feel like the veil is thin or it's falling, and either the veil is being removed so that the timelines can shift, and then these beings can come into this dimension through these portals. So it's very important. And when we speak of Egypt, we're speaking of the US, yeah, in this moment, in this phase. So there is some sort of portals that are opening within the US. They've opened some sort of portals to allow these beings. So you see the dragon and the draconians coming in. So it's being activated. So again, perhaps the food may be used to lower our vibration. So it's time for us to really eat highly vibrational food, tap into the herbs, healing food to heal us with the resources there. Because with Goddess Sekhmet is speaking of the war, the chaos and order that's taking place. Let's get some tarot. Please let me get some tarot. Sister Spirit Guides and Angels of Love and Light. What's happening with this new moon? Full moon, sorry. New moon. It's a new moon, sorry. Interesting enough, we have that mirror. In the dream, I spoke about the thing that showed me that I was in a different timeline was the mirror. When I went into the wrong timeline or dimension, when I came from the astral travels and they're trying to trick me, I noticed that my bed had moved a couple of centimeters towards the mirror, and I would never sleep in front of a mirror. Then I knew this is not my timeline, and I had to leave it. So mirrors, cover the mirrors, they're portals. We need to either put a sigil, cover them, pray over them, whatever it is that you do to protect, because it's trying to shift our realities. All right, so be careful about that. Again, portals are opening with that snake, that reptilian energy. So reptilians are sneaking through, pouring through these portals that are opening up. So be careful of that. Because again, I told you I had to wake up 3 times. So the second time I woke up, then in the dream, in the travel, I noticed there was no mirror now. It was gone. And I was like, still not my reality, and had to wake up. So discernment is very important. The mental plane. So really tapping in with the mind. That's why we have to eat highly vibrational, because these foods are attacking the mental plane, which is again the spiritual warfare that is taking place. So we have the Tower card, and I've been really looking into getting herbs to really help with the mental fight that's taking place, because I'm seeing this as also a mental spiritual war that's taking place mentally, to try and fragment it with the Tower card over there. Tower card being chaos, being the war, being the volcano eruption. A volcano is erupting, to show that there's some sort of chaos that's taking place as well. So that is very important. Let's just quickly get us one card here. Please can we have one card here? Okay, we got two, it's fine. We have the ladybird and the hedgehog. The hedgehog is speaking about us embracing who you are. And this is really being in your authentic self. Then we have, so remember, again, sorry, the ancestors are telling me to go back to the Ace of Swords card. And they're speaking again about, remember how we said emotion versus logic. These entities enter through the emotions because it's also a portal. So they fragment your mental plane, so you're reliant on your emotions and then you're reliant on spirits rather than your logic. So it's very important. They really wanted me to emphasize on that. All right. We have the ladybird luck. This is also a time of, because portals are opening, or there's a portal that has been opened, really tap into the good frequencies and good energies where you can manifest. So in order to manifest, the ancestors are saying all your manifesting and positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So in order for you to manifest, you have to be in a positive mind frame, right? The thought space, the mind space, and your visualization ability. So ancestors are saying that it's time for you to really strengthen the mind. So it's important for us to strengthen the mind. I was even looking at getting lion's mane, because I was really looking at what can we do to strengthen the mind. Because I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of my besties are getting attacked through the mental space. I want us to read Hedgehog. Oh wow, that just opened up to it. Now more than ever is the time to embrace who you are, your truth and your gifts. For you have many. It is not the time to shy away from them. Just because someone may not understand you or your point of view, it is not a reason to curl up and retreat. Yes, it is natural to question yourself, but before you do anything, think about the bigger picture. Take a few breaths and focus on your heart, where love and compassion live. These challenging people, views, and situations were sent as a test to teach you how to handle the situation, how to rise above it, how to love unconditionally. Send love to that which has upset you. All right, so quartz, spirit quartz, yellow conzite, and sunshine aura are good crystals to tap into. So again, it's about the mental space. Embracing your gifts and embracing your strengths. Please, can we get more here? And the spirit guides and angels of love and light. No. Thank you. We have focus on children. We have go after your goals, take time out. So purifying your energy again. This is a very important time to do it. And focus on children is showing me two things. Yes, focusing on your gifts, just like what they had said, but also again, children, being vulnerable during this time, and women as well, the divine feminine, and whatever it is that she's nurturing. So there's a whole algorithm shift that's taking place, and the ancestors are needing us to decode it at a personal level as well. So you have to really get your shield, your protection up, and literally go after, face your fears, and deal with these entities, because they are here. They've come through the portals because of the war that's taking place. And you know, when there's war, chaos, and order, everything filters through, the good and the bad. So when it comes to the bad, challenges, those are challenges you have to fight. When it comes to the good things, again, you have to fight to receive them. And that is what they are saying. So let us get us one divine feminine card. Please can we get one goddess? We have long booby Susie with shame. Okay, this is about you no longer being in hiding, no longer being under a rock, right? It's about you coming out, because these entities are no longer hiding. So you also have to come out and face your fears. So during the Cancer season, you'll be finding yourself kind of facing the challenges headstrong with what's going on around you in order to conquer everything that is coming against you. You know, the weapons that are being fashioned or formed against you. And you will literally be blocking them by saying that they will not prevail. That is what I have for the collective. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. I'm sending all my besties love and light. Bye, besties.